I teleported to the atrium after doing, like, dailies yesterday. Or no, I did dailies yesterday, so I was in 6th Street. I teleported to the atrium so I could do my intro to start this quest. But the teleport point was so close to the quest that it just fucking started.
The elevator's still out of service? But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Also, I don't have an intro. Did I say that?
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under porcelume. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
My nose is so itchy. I had a cough yesterday too, and now that's randomly gone. Also, not who I expected to see. Lovely green-haired lady with the fucking member of the Black Shores secretly. And weird necklace thing. Also did not expect to see... Isn't this... This is Hugo's informant from 1.6, I think? Or was that 1.7? I don't freaking remember anymore.
Then, is there another way to get to Sailume Bay?
Jump.
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
It is a place on... Wait. Who is your voice actor? The last part of that just, like, trembled in my brain. I can't think of who that was.
What a shame. I heard Sailume Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
Not as stunning as you, girl. Apologies, I don't know why that came to mind. I had a rough day at work, and now I'm trying to get all my humor back.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since porcelume has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
That's a bold claim.
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult.
But you are.
Since I can't get to Sailume Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Also, you in-game is already okay, but, like, you talking and, like, more animated is amazing. You are lovely. What, Isolde again? Oh, she's old. That joke will never stop. Thanks, Legends of Evantris. No one will ever look at names like that the same way ever again.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
On the other side.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Sailume Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow.
Isn't this supposed to be a seaside resort?
If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for porcelume. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
Oh, so does the elevator actually work? They're just faking it? We can't, so there must be another way to get there. Yeah.
There must be other ways to get to Sailume Bay, right?
It's a place on the planet, so there's
the
360
elevator wasn't
degrees
always
of a
here.
way to get there.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something porcelume tells outsiders to fool them.
Yeah.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It's a hike. Fuck yeah, I love hiking.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
It's a hike, and also maybe if you didn't hike in your weird-ass shoes, it would be easier.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
That's insane. I mean, why is this, what, 130 pounds? Yuzuha's probably like 90 pounds. Like, God damn, why are you not an S rank?
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from porcelume is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Sailume Bay.
I gotta shave. I'm starting to play with my mustache more than usual.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Wise. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Fuck yeah. Shortly after Yuzuha and Manato leave, you return to Soibon Temple with the Obscuras shard and briefly tell Belle what had happened that morning. Look at that, a text wall that you have to click to continue. Oh, Hoya, why can't you do this for Star Rail? Dear God. Wise, you're back. How's it going, Belle? There's some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. I hate to admit it, but I guess my perception is quite on your level. Barely even use that perception technique Shifu taught me. But I agree with you all. This thing's super suspicious. We should definitely look at it. Probably. Oh my God! I still have to sit here and remind myself that Belle and Wise are actually utilizing their protagonist power now. It's amazing. Wise will come to Sailume Bay using Eous. Might be able to help. All right, let's go together. After tidying up a bit, you sit out with Eous.
I wonder how things are going with Manato and Yuzuha.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go check.
Let's go check. Also, I was going to play Genshin. I was just going to do like a quick lap of all the Hoyo games for a video. But I got home from work, I turned Genshin on, and as I sat there staring at Genshin, I was kind of just like, man, I really want to play ZZZ right now. So yeah, we're going to play ZZZ. Hired man and exhausted lady, they're perfect for each other. Cable car staff. That was quick, holy shit. Alright, Shifu, let's go. Where we going? So we're heading up the pass. There we go. Random play car. I love that we just park right here. I don't know how we got past these, but like, sure. Actually, I think you've been a bit on edge ever since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Wise to think you're a mean person. Too late for that. I care less about the lady. Besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. Something up? Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation, and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain paths too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through under the pretext that remnants of the Exaltists might be trying to escape. And he even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. The mountain path's full of machines right now. Yeah, they got triple the strength of a normal person and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. No. This just got way easier. Vaguely explain Fairy's abilities. What the fuck? Oh, wow. This is something that really confused me. I think this was around the later parts of 1.0, but it's like the whole concept of us being proxies and having Fairy be a secret just like went out the window. Now we'll just tell anybody. So you're saying you got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage as long as it's not human patrols? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Whew, good thing the princess isn't here right now, or she'd definitely be all, absolutely not, you cannot do that. Yuzuha, you say you don't care. Look at you, you little worrywart. Look at her all fidgety. Alright, Wise, let's roll. Manato and I will handle shutting down the enemies. You take care of wiping those visual logs. Manato was totally ignored. Poor guy. Alright, if we're all set, let's head out. Alright, let's go! Hello?
We just have to follow this track
Yuzuha.
to get to Sailume Bay. Watch out! There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
We've got enemies.
Yeah, I already know how she plays. We're good.
Don't go too hard, Manato, or people will notice the damage.
Can't we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something?
Accidentally falling. Also, what are these?
The agent's suggestion is worthy.
All done. Let's go.
What are these?
Hold on.
Enemy
Come with me
types.
for a sec.
A cool little area. Hello? What's wrong? Ever since we head out, someone's been tailing us. Fair, can you feel that? Sorry, there are no available video recording devices on this mountain path. What on earth could it be? Shh, they're coming. It's got to be Alice, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's you.
Alice, don't be scared.
Alice, don't be afraid. It's us.
Ma'am, it's the middle of a day in an open mountain road. Why are you screaming?
Wise! It's you. You frightened me. You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
I do like Yuzuha's voice actor. She sounds so fun.
Mizukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation.
What about your title and family and position?
I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
Aw.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by porcelume. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
The way you deliver these lines with that face is hilarious.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Oh, so she's just very socially awkward, even though she has very good social skills. What would you call this in D&D? Like, high charisma, high intelligence, low wisdom.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Don't push us. Are you okay?
Alice, are you really
okay?
sure it's okay for you to join us?
Thank you, Wise. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
As ridiculous as you are, your mindset is so respectable.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Sailume Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
Oh, she doesn't know how just beast mode Alice is.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Oh, I didn't know it went that hard.
All right then, I've got no objections. What about you, Manato?
Welcome aboard.
He's so cool. Meanwhile,
A patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
ferry, destroy it. Oh, okay. I was really hoping for a ferry cut in right there. Normally build up gains blade etiquette. It's been a while since I tried her out. Unless 3 stages attack, triggers polarity assault.
All right, let's see what you've got. Okay, I'll take care of it. You're a real chatterbox, but you handle yourself well in a fight. Oh, I appreciate it.
If you're not
Yoink.
sure how to respond to Yuzuha, just don't. She won't get mad. Wise, you can give it a try too.
Are you actively
Wait.
telling us to ignore somebody? Hold on, what was that last line? Can I read that? No, never mind, I can't. Hello. Okay, so there's some dudes here now. Also, I like this non-hollow level they got built up right here. You don't really see that too much in the game. Bang boo eyes. There's a door here before. Must be recent installation. Let me see. Yeah, it's the type that triggers an alarm if you try to climb over it. Really reassuring how meticulous Manato is. Just happened to have a side gig installing locks when I was working part-time before. That's convenient, though. Oh, so that's when you were so busy you didn't even have time to check the Spook Shack forums, huh? But what do we do now? Oh, God. I got too excited. Spook Shack mentioned. Don't worry, we got this shit. I'll use Eous to access the Bangbu workbench and find the passcode. Please don't make me play Fall Guys. Playing Fall Guys. That was such a waste of time.
Milk.
What? Your own reward screen interrupted the fucking text. God damn it, game.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing. Cause how
And
much
then
longer
just
until
the
we get to
Aura
Sailume
Farm
Bay?
walk.
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
Keep it up. And then we're there.
Trying to hold it down
And
the whole
then
way, I guess.
We'll be
Yep.
a third of the way there.
A third of the way there.
Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right, Wise?
You hurt your hand, ma'am.
Yeah, focus on the target. Sorry for stealing your spotlight.
All done. Everyone, let's
Timing.
move.
Fucking retractable, disposable rapiers. What a crazy concept. Oh, I forgot the raccoon's literally on your back. Hello? I didn't quite recognize that silhouette. It's probably somebody we don't know then. In the shanty town, what? Zenless Bay, what a beautiful sight. Is it? That path goes on forever. Why did you rest well? It seems like Mr. Company and the others are found somewhere selling porcelume materials. Let's head over. What, this child? Sailume Bay can now be accessed? Fuck yes. There we go. Alright guys, that's the main quest done. Thanks for joining me. No, I'm kidding. I know the last few videos have been like that. Just need to remind you, I do have a full-time job and I have to sleep and, you know, account for things in real life. I am a functioning adult, regardless of your opinion of my weird personality. So, and with the holiday season coming up, I have not had time for anything.
Wrong again? Seems like
There's a
you've
car
been
alarm
picking
going off
things up
outside
these
now.
days.
Yuzuha here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrog again. Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
Oh, you're so responsible.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
Ooh, yeah, don't do that.
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite bubble pop candy with rubber.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
White-haired ghost woman.
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right! He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for porcelumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished.
Yishuan.
Just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck.
Oink.
Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
Kid's onto something.
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
Yeah, but that one was true.
That one wasn't a lie.
Oh, shit.
Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
Moaning. We're not in a hollow.
What? Strange moaning sounds?
What the fuck
On
would
the
be out-
mountain path?
Your voice cracks are hilarious.
Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to
Aw,
trick me again.
man.
But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give the story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece.
This thing again.
This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks.
Kid's got a bright future ahead of him. He's learning quick and early. Do you need our help?
Do you need our help?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Manato and I will go find Uncle Afang. Wise, you go with our little lady here and check with Mello.
Little lady.
If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece. Let's go.
Okay. There they are. Go talk to him.
Huh?
Materials today. Black color Rosalie, but it came through sales. They're going to the mountain path too. Folks managed to get here. We got our ways. Back in the day, I could outrun those porcelumix amateurs even with a sack of lumite ore weighing me down, but no point dwelling on past glories. What brings you here? I've seen this before. Definitely high purity porcelain. Okay, so it's not from Uncle Afang. It's got to be from Mello over here, right? Is this another child who's hustling out here in Sailume Bay? What the fuck? Come on. Why do I always stop short in this? What the hell is that? I hear you trade porcelain materials around here. Could you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? Yeah, I've seen it before. Really? What, don't believe me? I'll let you know. I got the best intel in all Sailume Bay. Of course we believe you. That's why we came all this way to ask you for help. Little one, can you tell us about the origins of this shard? No way. Can't you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy and I'm trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk. Remote Control Edition City Hunter. I saved up my allowance for a whole year to get this. Oh, that's rough, buddy. For a kid, this is a huge deal, though when it comes to remote control toys, I might be able to figure something out. Can we work something out? You can fix it. If you really fix it, I'll tell you all about that, where that porcelain shard came from. Oh, no.
Whoa, awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelume shard came from? No. Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never seen you before.
I would immediately proceed to football spike his toy into the ground. Look at this elegant lady. There's no way she's a bad person, right?
But look at her. This graceful, elegant lady clearly wouldn't be a bad person.
Me flashing back to every Hoyo female.
Thank you for the compliments. But I doubt that's a convincing reason to trust us. Hey, little one. Actually, we know Miss Yuzuha, the daughter of Mystic Wares' owner, Mr. Ukinami Baorong.
Baorong?
We came here with her today.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
Oh.
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name is so different from Uncle Balrong's. I thought it had something to do with her mother's side.
Who knows?
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Oh, convenient off-screen entry.
Yuzuha! You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it.
Dante from hit series Devil May Cry? But not that abominable game, DMC.
He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun.
Okay, so it was mutual.
Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelume, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Probably.
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend.
So Dante just got lucky, huh?
Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up.
That's kids for ya. But Mello, have I ever
You're a
told
kid.
you? I really can't stand stingy boys.
Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run.
Now
Got a
that
blast.
we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante.
He's in the 9th circle of hell.
Ukinami Balrog. I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Your laugh is crazy.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Waifei Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's
That's where
just
that
me
answer
and my
comes in.
grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, all right?
Oh my god, Yuzuha with the, what do the kids call it? Spitting hot fire bars, diamond in the rough, as the kids say.
Yes, I will.
All right,
Oh,
then.
that hurt me to
Let's
say.
get going.
Oh. How are there people that speak like that?
Where's Dante's place?
It's up there, very close.
Sailume Bay. Cable car. Kid with cat. More kids with cats. Random Isolde.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Oh no, broken toys.
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you.
Your rag. Spot on my monitor, it's gonna bug me.
All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante.
Thought I had
I'll
one.
fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Turns around, shoots Wise in the face. And gun which strikes the wall near where you were hiding.
Well, it seems our 4 friends over there sure know how to stay quiet.
Oh, she's slick with it.
Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a life round.
Don't shoot, we
Don't shoot,
surrender.
Miss Isolde. We surrender. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Mr. Wise.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. I came to Sailume Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill?
What in the jade offer the nectar after the poison is happening here?
I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
Which is like, what, 6 years, kid? Chill. You're a regular here? You really had us fooled
I didn't
earlier.
expect you to be a regular visitor here. You had us fooled. When we met you and the elevator technician earlier, we thought it was your first time visiting Waifei Peninsula.
I was sent to show the military's goodwill, so it's best not to cause any unnecessary trouble.
I can't not hear the miasmatic priest boss voice from you when you talk.
I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother
just like
to
a
get
curse.
off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
You act like we needed your permission.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house?
Aitana?
Yuzuha? Manato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Sailume Bay given how strict porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante?
Because there's these two weirdos with them.
Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But it's a gun.
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun?
True. Presentation's everything, kid.
And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom?
Oh no, you sweet, sweet summer child.
You little stinker! What did you just say? Get back here!
You little stinker.
Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero. Even though he had never met him.
Oh.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelume scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Damn. The tough living.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
I was gonna say, you're military staff.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
Wow.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better, but there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again.
Yeah, little shit.
The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
Give us money.
We actually
The
came to see
insert.
Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelume he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
Alrighty. God, your outfit is epic. Let's see here. It's not often we get young folks like you visiting. Here we are, boring you with all our ancient sob stories. Neither of you looks old. Shut your mouths. Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit I always thought the military families received a pension after the fall. Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. The military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end, only the frontline troops defending against Hollow Zero received it. Damn. You look like you want to say something. Have more questions for me? Go ahead, I'm all ears. Actually, I don't, but anyway, I know one of you and your comrades. Former unit wasn't responsible for Hollow Zero frontline. We were tasked with retrieving crucial supplies from inside Hollow Zero and providing disaster relief along the borders of Wi-Fi Peninsula and Yanis Quarters. The Yanis Quarters. Supplies are vital to the city's survival. Indeed, back then we took pride in running into the battlefield, doing what little we could for the city. Are you still working with the military? I understand what you're getting at. I don't sound happy with the Defense Force, do I? But, well, sometimes life just drags you along for the ride. I suppose I'm what you would call a useless person. Oh, oh my god. Huh? Was it just a coincidence that Miss Isolde said that, or did she overhear our conversation on the mountain path? Not only that, she got ahead of us and reached Sailume Bay first. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Surely that's coincidental. Was she the silhouette? I don't think she was. There was like more hair spikes on the sides. Unless it was like a downward angle of like these. I can't tell from this angle if those come outward or not. We'll wait for another angle to see. Well, you should head to the beach to find Dante first. If there's anything else you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future. All right. Let's go.
I'm not sure how I feel after hearing all that.
Well, finish it up, Wise. I want to talk to them and get the dialogue.
Miss Isolde used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
All right, there we go. Strong, got more questions? Don't worry, just ask. Oh, really? Just repeat dialogue? What about you? Nope, no. No! It scared me. I thought there'd be more than that. Okay. What? Hello? He's teaching and I make the words Yunque Summit from the Wi-Fi dialect. So regretful. First step to learning a dialect. That'd be really cool if they actually taught you like Chinese or something in the game. I guarantee you people would learn languages a lot easier if that was the case. Alright, kid.
Dante, so this is where you went.
Manato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We're here to see the beach.
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelume you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Manato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Manato is. Thanks,
Oh, this
you
kid
guys.
gets it.
I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know
Can't
how
blame
much
her.
Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the Defense Force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
Oh, this kid's great. He really impressed me, guy.
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't realize you'd thought about all this so deeply.
It really is.
Oh,
a
Jesus,
great
where the hell
dream.
did you come from?
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from porcelume wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly.
Uh-oh.
Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
No, I don't think there's enough hair spikes for that to have been her. They're kind of hinting at it being her. I don't think that was the silhouette, though. Ooh, unless it was one of these poking out. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelume?
Where'd you get this piece of porcelain?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Ooh, she's here and watching. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from
Is
shore.
she gonna see the piece?
I was out there for a while and saw the shard
They're
drifting
keeping her
from
on
the direction
screen.
of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an Obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula? Ah, I think I get why you came to Sailume Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
Thank you for understanding.
Thank you for your understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place?
Maybe because there was an Obscura in the hollow.
Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
I didn't even think of that water that flows in and out of the hollow. Because the hollows are like a different dimension. So like, does ocean water go in? And then like not... Hold on. Because hollows are like all over the world, right? Like that's the problem that's plaguing it. If there are hollows in the ocean, does the ocean water go in the hollow? And if so, if the space in the hollow is bigger than the space outside, does that mean hollows are like sucking up seawater like a sponge and sea levels across the world are actually dropping? Sorry, the world builder in me just went crazy right there. Let's have Fairy locate all nearby hollow
Let's have
exits.
Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
Yeah.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun...
You sly bitch, you're great!
breaking Anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
She found a way to get the money to the family anyway.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
She doesn't.
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Mr. Weiss, take it.
Okay, for starters, epic toy. This would have been amazing. Also, a gun that shoots coins. What in the, like, 80s toys is this? Like, this is some kind of shit that they slowly started filtering out in the 90s, and then in the 2000s, they deemed this is far too dangerous for children. You will destroy yourself. Children's toy often seen in the city that are capable of firing plastic Denny-shaped bullets. Oh, so it's not real coins. Never mind. I bet you could, though. It's rather old. This is sort of, what are we supposed to...
Miss Isolde, what are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Oh, she's gonna use the currents. Fire a shot out toward the sea.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent.
I didn't even think of that. If wind goes into hollows and there's a shit ton of hollows in the ocean, could like a hurricane even form anymore? If there was enough hollows?
The toy Denny
like hot
has
water
about the
and cold
same
water would just
density
go
as the
in.
Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Oh my god, pretty and smart? Stop it.
Wow. I'm not sure if I completely understand, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky.
I mean, she was part of the, like, military branch that was, like, responsible for, like, navigating hollows and, like, delivering and collecting goods, so, yeah.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month.
Oh yeah, kid? Well, I got free Chipotle for 2 years just by asking. True story, by the way.
Maybe that piece of porcelume drifted out of the hollow just because yuzuha needed it.
What's up, Manato? What's with the...
Oh,
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
huh?
Miss Ukinami's last name?
Lee?
Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Oh,
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
he really does. Ukinami?
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailume Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves. I see.
That's
So,
wild.
were you in a shipwreck before that? No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace
Oh,
inside
Jesus.
the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and
What in
told
the
me
fucking-
all about the human world beyond its walls.
Are we really playing into the Japanese mythos here?
I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan. That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Wait, you worded. What an amazing voice actor. What in the... This is totally about to turn into some rappa shit, just like a fellow, like, weird redhead. This is gonna be like one of the most horrendous backstories in history.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that.
Ruin the moment.
Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
So, I couldn't help but notice that she still changed the subject about where she came from there. If the toy didn't wash ashore, you gaze out towards Lemnian Hollow in the distance, and just like that, a long time passes.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Miss Isolde. You've been a great help.
Can't call a lady old. See? A joke. It's never gonna get old. Ha! See what I did? I have to stop.
No need to thank me. Miss Timefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the
Lovely
Obscura
lady.
floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Maybe just time before nightfall.
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a little would be good.
Yeah, but let's like wrap it up quick.
Miss Yuzuha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
Would they? Ugh. This is the ship. It ain't big, but she's steady on the water. We're gonna go. Tell you what, we won't enter just yet. We're gonna take a second because this episode's over. Adios. Have fun all.